Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about how to install Docker in Windows environment. If you are using Windows 10 or Windows 11, these two are the compatible softwares to install Docker in your local system. How you can say whether Docker is installed or not. If you are already installed in your local system, you need to make sure that you need to check one command called docker version command. By using this command, you can able to see docker is installed in your local system or not. If you get this message error during connect, if you are getting docker daemon is not running, that means your docker is installed but your docker is not running in your local system. That means just you need to open one software called docker desktop. If you open, your docker software will be up and running. Who are already installed, you can verify by using these two steps in your local system. If still when you are using docker version, you are unable to see any kind of information like internal or external some issue, if you receive, that means docker is not installed in your local system. That is the meaning, guys. This is for who are already installed. If it is not running in your local system, these are the steps. It's very simple and basic steps. Again, use a docker version. See here, whenever you are in running the docker, two softwares will be installed. One for the see docker client and another for the docker server, docker desktop. Here you are able to see client version and server version. Okay, this is okay. These steps for used for who are already installed in your local systems. Now, who are not yet installed, I know couple of people, one or two students may not install in the docker. What are the steps you need to follow? Okay, here if you want to install the docker, okay, basically we need to enable virtualization support in Windows environment. Here sometimes when you restart your system in BIOS settings, virtualization should be enabled here. For simple information, I can say here we have an option called in command prompt services.msc. If you type it this command services.msc, just type here hyper-v, are able to see hyper virtualization to support virtualization in Windows environment. Hyper-v software is required, or WSL also. Both are related to virtualization support. Here you are able to see the command is running, then only your docker will be running in your local system. In lot of students are facing virtualization is not enabled, hyper-v is not enabled. These are all kind of a troubleshooting problems, whether you are able to see hyper-v or not. Suppose hyper-v is not displaying, your docker is running, that is also makes sense. In some couple of students may see docker desktop will not run but hyper-v is enabled but it is not in run. These are all kind of a different kind of problems in Windows while installing the hyper-v also. Okay, right now in our local system hyper-v is enabled here. If in your local system is not enabled, that's okay, no problem at all. Just follow the two steps we need to follow. One for we need to install WSL2 software. This is one software, and a second software Docker desktop we need to install. These two softwares you should install in your local system. The first step you need to follow here. Okay, click on this hyperlink. Anyway, I will be share you the links in okay to you everyone. So don't worry. Now let me open this link and let me give it to here. Okay, see, download the Linux kernel update package. It is basically used to support your virtualization. So this is the software we need to install. For official documentation requirement is see install docker desktop on Windows. It is expecting WSL2 software in your local system. Here we have an option called see, this is the option, just click here. It will download one installation file .msi. follow the, okay, whenever you are installing, follow the screenshots like this. Okay, once your software is downloaded, just normally how you will install the software, same pattern install. These are the pop-ups you are able to see. It will not take much time to install WSL to you guys, more than 1 minute or 2 minutes. Once these two steps are completed, WSL software is successfully installed in your local system. Once this installation is completed, okay, and if it asks restart, restart your system after WSL2. If required, better you can restart once, restart one time. Okay, restart your PC after after installation of WSL2. Okay, now here make sure before running this doing this activity, once it is installed, it is given one update. You need to set as a default version as WSL2. Open PowerShell and run the command to WSL2 and default. This is the command it is asking to keep. Just in your command here in the Windows, just type as a PowerShell. You can able to see one command. See, this is called PowerShell command. Here you need to set it to, here this is the command, here this is the command you need to set. Okay, even let me take the screenshot to you, this one. If you don't use, if your Docker is working perfectly, no issues, you no need to do, guys. These are all kind of a different kind of problems students can face based on their OS on the system here. So that's purpose. Now where is our document? Here let me keep this command as well to you. Then restart your PC after installation of WSL2. This is the first software you need to install. Then the second software we need to install called Docker Desktop. Okay, if you install the this Docker Desktop is available in the Linux, Windows and Mac, everywhere it is available. Install the Docker Desktop on the Windows. In the left hand side you are able to see Mac, Windows, Linux, all the types of softwares are available, whichever OS you want. Just click on this option x86 64. Just download the Docker Desktop in your local system. Once you install, okay, now this is the icon will be available in the downloads folder. Now in Docker Desktop it will take some time. If you get the pop-up, see, install required Windows component for WSL2, add shortcut to desktop. If wherever it is asking the pop-up, please go ahead and click next, next and finish. Now after installation of Docker Desktop, it will ask you to open, close and restart. Make sure you need to restart your desktop to make it up and running in your local system. These are the two steps you need to follow installation of your Docker Desktop here, guys. Still, after following these two steps, if you are facing any problem, reach out to me. I will help you on top of that. What are the troubleshooting problems you have? I will help you on top of this one, guys. This is about Docker installation in Windows environment. Okay, for our to work to practice for the Docker in your system. Yes, in the cloud environment, Docker installation will be easy. It is a Linux distribution. You no need to follow these many things, because by default our virtual machines are Linux based virtual machines. It is easy to install as well. As part of our AWS DevOps tools integration, anyway we will be discuss more detail about Docker installation in Linux also. Okay, hope you guys are clear. Docker installation, if you have any questions, leave your comments also, guys. Okay, thank you.